Tony Stark may be gone, but his genius lives on through Peter Parker's suit choices in Spider-Man: No Way Home. Peter sports an outstanding number of Spider-Man suits throughout the film's 148-minute runtime. Some of them are fits fans have seen before, and others are brand new to the MCU. Here's a quick rundown. Warning, major spoilers ahead.
You ready?
I'm ready.
No Way Home begins right where 2019's Spider-Man: Far From Home left off. Mysterio's doctored footage revealing the true identity of Spider-Man is released by the Daily Bugle. Now the whole world is against Peter Parker and believes him to be a murderer. With this turn of events, it's only appropriate that a connection between the two films remains intact. This connective tissue is the very first suit we see Spider-Man wear in No Way Home, his upgraded Spider-Man suit. The outfit we see in the first act of the movies is the same one he creates on Tony Stark's plane in Far From Home and proceeds to wear in his final battle against Mysterio. It's nice to see this earlier suit return, especially considering we've only seen it in one previous fight. For the most part, the older suit remains in Peter's closet throughout much of the runtime of No Way Home. After the opening sequence, Peter's in trouble with the law, so he doesn't do a ton of crime fighting. The suit featured most prominently in the marketing materials for No Way Home is the Iron Spider suit, also known as the Iron Spider armor. This is what Peter Parker wears during one of his battles against Doc Ock. The Iron Spider suit is made up of nanotech, enveloping Peter right when he needs protection, and boy does he need it against the Doc. At one point during their fight, the scientist takes a blade out from one of his tentacles. Right when it's about to pierce Spider-Man's exposed chest, the nanoparticles shift position from his face to his chest, protecting him from the attack while revealing his identity to the multiversal villain. That's not the only significant development provided by the nanotech. Otto Octavius absorbs some of the particles into his tentacles, providing them with a red tint featured throughout the trailers. Peter's able to use this to his advantage, and since he has access to Tony Stark's tech, he's able to manipulate the tentacles to do his bidding. It ends the fight and allows him to bring Otto into Doctor Strange's holding cell. When the first trailers for No Way Home were released, there was a lot of speculation about what the black and gold suit would do. Was it specifically designed to withstand attacks from Electro? As it turns out, it's simply Peter Parker's upgraded suit turned inside out. Earlier in the film, we see Peter get green paint thrown on him. Plenty of New Yorkers believe the Daily Bugle's propaganda that he's responsible for Mysterio's death. With no way to prove his innocence, Peter has to put up with various assaults, including being doused with paint while wearing his Spider-Man outfit. He doesn't have time to get it cleaned, and always wanting to look fresh, he turns it inside out to deal with the next interdimensional threat. As it turns out, he looks pretty slick in the new spider threads, with the prominent black fabric and gold accents. Shortly after his battle with Electro, Peter gets the suit cleaned. Next up, this gold-trimmed suit is one of the most highly anticipated Spidey suits fans have been waiting to see in action. The design was initially teased as part of a toy leak for No Way Home, and now that the movie's out, audiences can see what the so-called Iron Spider integration suit is all about. This shiny suit gives Peter the much-needed boost in power he needs to take on all of these previously seen Spider-Man villains. And surprisingly, it's actually in the movie for quite a while. The suit first makes an appearance when Spidey and friends are at Happy Hogan's condo. He then takes the suit with him to the final battle at the Statue of Liberty, where he stands out compared to the suits worn by Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Yep, Garfield and Maguire both turn up in No Way Home. Merry Christmas, true believers.
Excelsior.
And finally, No Way Home has what might just be the most devastating ending of any MCU film so far. Before more bad guys can break into their universe, Peter Parker has Doctor Strange perform a spell to make the world forget that Peter Parker exists, but still remember that there is a Spider-Man. As a result, MJ, Ned, and Happy will lose all of their memories of him. It's a poignant moment, and one that exemplifies what the Spider-Man persona is all about. His entire philosophy centers around sacrificing what he truly wants for the betterment of the world. The last time we see Peter, he has his own apartment and is studying for the GED. However, he hasn't hung up his Spider-Man suit just yet. He may no longer have access to all of Tony's gear, but he's pretty proficient with a sewing machine. The last sequence sees him jumping out of his apartment window wearing a new, homemade suit he designed. We can't show it here, but he's stuck with the red and blue palette from previous costumes. And it looks like he'll be on his own in any future franchise installments. Hey, the title wasn't lying when it said there was no way home for Peter. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more looper videos about Spider-Man No Way Home are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.